This is what it looks like for City Park, and we have beautiful conditions up at Rocky Mountain National Park as well for Long's Peak. So gorgeous day statewide. Temperatures in the 70s and 80s here for northeastern Colorado, mostly 60s and 70s for the higher elevations for highs today. And as for our weather planner, it's going to be a dry, mild weekend with highs back in the 80s and a cold front arriving on Monday. And this is when we start to think about the cooler air. Our average first freeze is October 7th, and October 18th is the average first snowfall. So this is going to be a good time to make the appointment for next month for getting your sprinklers blown out. Usually as we get closer to Halloween is when we see chances for snow showing up a lot more in the forecast. Now 79 was our high today. That is right on target for our average afternoon high, which is 79. Our record high 96 set back in 2010, and right now we're at 78 downtown, 75 at the airport, and our wind's only about 8 miles an hour. So it's a nice afternoon for us with temperatures mostly in the 70s here for the Front Range and out across the eastern plains, those 60s as you head up in elevation off to our west. We have high pressure in control for now, and we're waiting on a cold front headed down from Oregon and Washington. It's coming this direction and will arrive on Monday. In the meantime, the high pressure will keep us dry here across the eastern plains and pretty quiet all weekend long. We do have a few scattered showers here into southwestern Colorado, also into the Four Corners as well. We're keeping an eye on the chances for snow going in the next couple of days. In the highest elevations, as you can see toward Telluride, we may see a few flakes show up, especially as we go into tonight. Temperatures in the 70s getting through 9 o'clock tonight, 60s after that all the way toward midnight, and those overnight lows around 50 degrees with partly cloudy skies. If you're an early riser tomorrow, you'll wake up to temperatures in the 50s here for eastern Colorado, 30s up toward Leadville, and also in Gunnison with 50s out toward Grand Junction. So our wake up forecast, 50s to start the day. We'll be at 63 by 9 a.m. and 75 by noon with afternoon highs in the 80s. So it'll be a mild start tomorrow. We'll see the cloud cover start to move out a little bit. Highs will be in the 80s with chances for showers off to our south and west. I do think it'll remain dry here in Denver as we get through our day. Some more clouds into the evening as well, especially for northeastern Colorado. 81, our high for tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. We'll stay in the 80s all weekend. 70s and 80s here farther to the east and southeast. We'll have 60s and 70s for the high country up toward Rocky Mountain National Park. Temperatures in the 60s there, 70 for Evergreen, and we'll have 81 here in Denver. So the cool air is going to be pushing down across the Front Range and the eastern plains as we get into Monday and Tuesday of next week. And this happens to be the first day of fall on Monday, 79 our high, and then 67 on Tuesday with a few showers in the morning. But we'll be back into the 70s and 80s as we round out the rest of the week. And we'll be right back.